set the scene by introducing the main character, Clara, a young woman married to a charming but enigmatic man, Marcus. Clara and Marcus have been married for 3 years, and their marriage seems happy on the surface. However, Clara has always found Marcus's relationship with his wealthy mother, Beatrice, to be strangely close. Beatrice is a widow, sophisticated, and generous to an unusual degree with Marcus, introduce subtle hints that all is not as it seems. Beatrice's lingering glances at Marcus, lavish gifts and cryptic comments about their special bond. Clara begins noticing inconsistencies in Marcus's stories about his finances. Despite not having a stable job, he seems to have access to significant amounts of money. When she questions him, he dismisses her concerns or attributes his wealth to investments or family inheritance. Beatrice begins inserting herself more into their lives, offering to pay for their vacations, home renovations, and even Clara's personal expenses. Clara initially feels grateful, but starts feeling like Beatrice's generosity comes with strings attached. One day, Clara accidentally overhears a heated argument between Marcus and Beatrice. She hides and listens, only to hear Beatrice accusing Marcus of being ungrateful despite everything she's done for him. Marcus responds by reminding her of the agreement they had before he got married. The cryptic conversation leaves Clara reeling. Determined to uncover the truth, Clara begins digging into Marcus's financial records and finds consistent deposits from an account linked to Beatrice. She also discovers a series of email exchanges that reveal an intimate and inappropriate dynamic between her husband and his mother. The shocking realization hits her. Beatrice isn't just Marcus's mother. She's also been acting as his sugar mummy, financially supporting him in exchange for his loyalty and affection. Devastated and furious, Clara confronts Marcus. At first he denies everything, but when she presents the evidence, he breaks down and admits the truth. He explains that after his father's death, Beatrice became possessive and manipulative, using her wealth to control him. Marcus confesses that his marriage to Clara was partly encouraged by Beatrice, who thought it would help maintain appearances and alleviate her guilt. However, the arrangement between them never truly ended. Clara is horrified and feels betrayed, both by her husband and her mother-in-law. Clara struggles with her emotions, torn between leaving Marcus and seeking revenge. She begins distancing herself from both Marcus and Beatrice, seeking solace in her friends and therapy. Meanwhile, Beatrice tries to manipulate Clara into staying, arguing that her financial support benefits everyone. Marcus, caught between his wife and mother, becomes increasingly desperate, pleading for forgiveness and promising to cut ties with Beatrice. Clara decides to take control of the situation. She confronts Beatrice directly, exposing her manipulative behavior and making it clear that she won't tolerate being part of their twisted dynamic. Clara ultimately decides to leave Marcus, realizing she deserves better than a husband who allowed himself to be controlled by his mother. She files for divorce and begins rebuilding her life, focusing on her career and personal growth. Marcus attempts to reconcile with her, claiming he severed ties with Beatrice, but Clara refuses to be drawn back into the toxic relationship. Beatrice, furious at losing her influence, tries to sabotage Clara's new life, but Clara stands firm, proving she's no longer the naive woman they once manipulated. A year later, Clara is thriving in her newfound independence. Marcus and Beatrice's relationship has deteriorated, with Marcus finally confronting his mother about her toxic behavior. The story Clara reflects on her journey, grateful for the strength she found in herself and the promise of a brighter future no longer served her. Let me know if you'd like me to expand any of these sections or focus on particular elements of the story.